Hello, it is Johanna, EverImprovingMe Advice with a Slice of Life video blog, and these are the glasses I'm about to take off because there's a glare except right here. I wonder if I can get like right there. Maybe if I lean forward, what do you think? Okay, so today let's see, I'm just gonna take them off. Okay, yeah. Now you have them, now you don't. Alright, so today I am doing better. Makeup. Ooh, hair's a little fixed for me. So we all know that's great, right? I went to the doctor for my follow-up today, and they took out my sutures or staples, whatever you want to call them. It was not painful. It felt weird. It was kind of weird. It was like a little pinch at first, but not like ow pinch, more like, I don't know how to describe it. But I have some good doctors, Dr. Habercheck and Dr. Gallus, and the intern that took them out. I can't remember his name. That adorable little ensign. I have some good-looking doctors, by the way. They're all good-looking. The whole team, most of them, were excellent-looking. I don't know if it's a requirement now for doctors to just be good-looking, but I like that requirement. At least if you're not feeling well, you have something good to look at. I don't know. But there is that. So, yeah, they took the staples out, and I'm doing fine, doing good. I can drive again. Yay! That means I can go to coffee shops again and I don't feel so isolated or trapped, which is good. I still can't do most of the normal activities I am used to doing. Fill that in however you like. But I can drive, so that's good. They're going to take out my GI tube in 2 weeks, and at that time, they're also going to hook me up with a physical therapist who's going to get me back up to speed for, like, physical-wise, for where I was previously, or maybe better, because I had explained to him, like, you know, the week that this happened, like the weekend that they released me from the hospital previously, before I had emergency surgery, had been the week that I was gonna, like, take up running. Like, that had been the goal. That was the goal, that when that was gonna be started, right? You know, and I was like, there's no way I could even walk at a fast pace or walk for a long period of time right now. You know, and I'd asked, is there a way that they could help me, like, put me with a physical therapist or something to help me get up to where I had been, and they said they can once I go to my next visit. So that's really good to know. So this is not as detrimental as I had previously thought. Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I thought, because where my body is at right now is a really sucky place. Like, seriously, walking from the parking garage to the doctor office wore me out. Yesterday, cutting up an apple and putting, you know, carrots and apple hummus, making a cup of, like, making some lunch for me, exhausted me. To make a curry that I made for dinner took a long time because I kept having to take breaks between. And I made a lot of it so that I could cheat and not have to keep cooking every day. And I'm doing that thing where you just add things like today, I added carrots to it, you know, and a little bit more milk, of the coconut milk, and some more flavoring. Tomorrow my plan is to add some more squash and onions. So it's the curry that grows. I don't know what you really call that. I don't actually think it's curry, but it's curry flavored. So that's what we're doing this week. But it's very nutrient rich. It's got lots of vegetables, lots of good things for you. Trying to eat healthy, all that kind of good stuff. So that is the, I don't know, for everybody that keeps asking, how are you doing, how are you doing? That's how I'm doing. I'm getting better, bit by bit. A little less tired every day. It's hard being this wore down. It is. Like, I had applied for a job, I think because I just so desperately wanted to be normal. And I got it. I did. But they wanted me to start first yesterday. And then, and now I'm supposed to start on Saturday, and that was because I really thought I was going to go to the doctor today, and the doctor was going to say, yeah, you can go back to everything you did before. No problem. And that didn't happen, so I'm going to have to tell the people, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to not take the job, and I'm going to have to tell them why. And that's not a good way to handle business when you're a nanny or any kind of business. Originally it was for like overnight care, and I thought I could handle that. You know, and I'm pretty sure I could still handle overnight care. But not, then it became 24-hour care. And I know I couldn't handle 24-hour care because taking care of me right now 24 hours is exhausting. So, still jobless then. Hopefully that'll change in a few weeks, maybe a month, I don't know how long it's going to really take to get me back up to speed. I did get contacted by a guy who specializes in, because I had contacted him, I think he works with vets and with people with disabilities and some other things, but he helps them find telecommuting jobs. So he called me, but I was really in that sleeping heavy phase, so I need to contact him again. And so there is an option there. Hopefully something could turn up there. I don't know. But I found out, you know, all this being home, I don't like being so isolated from people. So whenever I'm always saying, I'm just going to be a hermit, going to go off and walk into the woods and live in a cave, it's probably not going to happen because I don't like being so isolated from people. Turns out I actually like people. Don't go telling people that. It might spread around. It probably will. A good thing that did happen from the surgery is I heard from my sister. She called, but I didn't actually ever get her call because like the phone was not turned on, like it was on silent and like across the room in my bags when I was in the hospital. So when I had my phone, I wasn't able to get a hold of her, but I had her messages, and so we texted a few times. I haven't heard from her since, and I haven't really contacted her because I don't know what to say to her. Like, she was worried that I was gonna die, and you know, it's a valid worry. It was a valid worry. And now that I'm not gonna die, I don't know if it's gonna go back to the radio silence that we had before, or if we're gonna start trying to have a relationship again. I really don't know. And I don't want to push anything, and I just don't have the energy to start anything, I guess. I don't know, did I talk about like the way I'm trying to do relationship stuff? I think I did, about like writing down what I want, what I don't want. I did that a long time ago, actually, before I met Tom. I think I talked about that yesterday. A couple people, yeah, because a couple people said that sounded like a good idea. And I haven't started working on that, like writing it down, but I've been putting it, like, you know, thinking it over in my head. This is my favorite cup that I've ever stolen. Travis, if you see this, look familiar? I'm holding it hostage. And yes, someday you can have it back. Maybe. I stole this fair and square from my friend Travis, Dill. He left it at my house, and it ended up accidentally moving with us, so that's how it comes that I have this. But it is my favorite cup. So, I also accidentally stole fair and square a cup from my friend John Carpenter that is some sort of animal cup that you open it up and you put a beverage inside and you drink. But I don't really use that one, so. But this one I drink out of all the time. But, so there's that. I'm running towards 10 minutes anyway, so I don't know really what else to say. I've been trying to think about writing a lot. I know I should be writing. Like, I think of all these things to say, and then when I go to write them, nothing. So that's why I've actually started recording. When I have thoughts, I just record them in voice memos, or maybe I jot down ideas, and I'm hoping that I can put them together later in actual writing things. I don't know. So if you write, like, books, other things, I'm curious what you use. Just wondering what helps you write. So, if you have ideas there, I'd love to hear about them. And also, if you are recovering from surgery, please take it easy. And don't overdo it. Don't push yourself. Do what the doctors say. Be kind to yourself. And, try not to have self-esteem issues. I say that because I'm having major self-esteem issues right now. Majorly. Because, I have a huge scar. I mean, I've always had a scar since the first time I had surgery, but I had kind of, I'd accepted it, but now it's a fresh scar, and now there are, like, holes, and it's just hard to accept. Plus, there's this tube hanging off of me, and I can't stand that. Okay, that's the worst part for me. Honestly, of all of it, that is the worst part, is the tube. I can't stand the tube, the GI tube. And I know it could be worse, I do, but it's just a personal thing. I feel so utterly unattractive and unwanted. Like, my value totally dropped off the face of the earth when it's like I lost all my value. I don't know. So, and I know part of that really is because people, when you've had surgery, people don't really want to be around you because subconsciously I think they're afraid that they'll get it and they'll have to have surgery or end up in the hospital or something. People don't like to be around recovering people, sick people, anything like that. And I know that. It's a subconscious thing, but it's also a conscious thing too. People don't really want to. So, like, I've only really had one visitor. That's my friend Niklaus. So thank you, Niklaus. And of course my roommate, John, who, I bug all the time. And Tom, who, randomly I bug. And he randomly helps me out, so that's cool too. But, like, other people that I'd been hanging out with kind of dropped off the face of the earth. So, and I'm sure they'll be back. But it kind of takes away, it feels like your value has been taken. So, but it's also because I kind of surround myself with sort of, superficial is the wrong word, but superficial people. Like people who are interested in certain things, and when those things cannot happen, what's the point of being around each other? There's no true friendship there. So it has also kind of made me look at, well, maybe I should look into making some actual friendships. But I was kind of so, I don't know, I'm looking at my life a lot right now. So there's that too. Surgery, all the things it makes you do. Anyway, so questions, comments, concerns, the usual. Put them below, email me, post them wherever. EverImprovingMe advice vlog, I think. Or it might be EverImprovingMe vlog. Wow, I should really learn what it is. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what my email is. Huh. That's bad. That's really bad. I should stop this. Okay, I just checked. It is EverImprovingMe advice vlog. That's VLOG at gmail.com. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, you want to tell me how good I'm looking, you want to tell me how bad I'm looking, you want to tell me anything, maybe you read futures, maybe you got an interesting tip, I don't know, if you got anything to say, let me know it. So yeah, it's sad I had to check it, but let's face it, I'm on pain medicine right now. So I guess that's the upside to surgery, who knows? Not really, because I'm cutting it all back. I don't actually like taking medicine. It scares the hell out of me. So that's it. Until next time. But hey, you got 2 videos, one yesterday, one today. You gotta feel lucky. Have a good day. Bye.